world. We rolling, boys?
Yeah, we're rolling, boys.
Sure. Are we just speaking?
Are we just speaking?
Are we just speaking? Okay, we're on camera. Okay. Okay.
So we always speak. Why do you have to make it awkward though? Why do you have to make it awkward?
We're great because the rest.
I'm mad, I'm mad.
Everything is okay.
Oh yeah.
Mentally and stuff like that.
That's a deep question. Is everything okay mentally? I think so. I'm in a good place actually. Trying to understand a whole lot of shit. I'm surviving. Your side?
Ish, dude. It's always such a tricky question for me. I don't know why I like asking the question because it's a tricky question for me. But obviously test week, it's tough. But yeah, I think it goes by like what you believe in and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, it's always. That plays an important role in everything.
In everything, yeah, exactly. So yeah, bro. So how do you cope? How do you cope with it?
Like all this.
Yeah.
I don't cope though. I just survive through it by just knowing that I have to do this. Cause I'm not doing it because I want to mostly. That's what I'm saying. I don't cope. I'm just doing it because we brainwashed to think that this is the better or the best plan to go about things. Where are you creatively, guys?
Creative, okay. Test question. Bro, I actually haven't done a lot of
Nah, you don't have to do, but in your mind.
In my mind, okay, in my mind, okay. That's a good question. In my mind, I'm thinking of. So my main creative outlet right now is fashion. It used to be poetry and spoken word.
Shoot.
And rap music. Did you know that?
You're lying, bro. You can't forget your first bars even, dog. Like that first song.
I don't know why.
I promise you. Okay, wait, let me see. Dude, I can't remember my bars. Okay, wait, let me see.
Even though the 4 bars would do, dog.
Dog, like it's been a whole year.
No beat there.
Let me see. No beat. It needs to be something that I wrote because I can't remember.
Away.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I was just speaking because I can't remember
the flow.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna choke. Bro, it's been a whole year, but I haven't rapped.
No, not a year. That's not a reason.
Okay, so I think it said, I wish I could live in a place where social issues are not despised, where the truth is believed more than the lies. Where black consciousness precedes black dimes. I can't fight the fact that Mandela freed the system, but he never freed the mind.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
something like that.
Why do you be on that shit?
Yeah, but usually, yeah, if you called me 1 year ago, I probably would have just
But why did you stop?
School. And I was just demotivated, bro. The thing is, I think when you have, for example, so I come from Durban, and obviously being from Durban, seeing people pop off, especially Nasty C being our age. A lot of my friends are trying to do the rap thing. I even have some of my friends that are singing proper. And they my age, so I felt kind of demotivated because I wasn't at their level as yet. I was good with the pen. I was definitely good with the pen, but I would always struggle with the flow because I came from spoken word. So initially I came from spoken word. I was doing poetry and stuff like that. Then I got sick of it.
You tried out rap?
Yeah. What made me try out rap, because I used to think that all rap is whack. Honestly, I just thought because next door neighbor used to play a lot of rap and stuff like that, but a lot of it was mainstream. And coming from poetry is really deep.
So I've been listening to a lot of it actually these days.
Yeah, so when I listen to some of the rap songs, I'm the depth like it doesn't match. It's not like deep enough for me. I don't like connect with it in terms of like the mainstream rap that was playing that time, and that's all I knew until my friends came. I think it was 2015.
Oh yeah.
They came to me and they're like, dude, you're like a deep guy and all these kind of things. Bruh, you need to check out September Butterfly.
Always.
So I was like, what? I was like, Kendrick, I was like, because I hadn't listened to Kendrick, but obviously everyone's speaking about him, so I just put him like mainstream. Commercial category. So he's also just talking about girls, money, and stuff like that, in a low perspective. So until they're like, bruh, here's this track. Listen to this, and then they played the track You, right? And I had headphones on. I was literally like, so we were doing sound and lighting like back at school. Literally had headphones on, and like in the sound room, like it's all dark. So I literally had like headphones on. Dude, like my life has changed, bro. I was like, what? There's an artist like this that lives like this guy's breathing, like they actually do this. So from there, like that's why Kendrick to me is like such like a dope artist, because he's the one that was just like he bridged poetry, because to me I could hear the poetry behind his lyrics, but then I was like, but this is like rap. This is like hip hop. This is funk. This is soul. Like
you should. Kendrick
is sick. So that's what I used to do, and then I got demotivated, bro. Like I still have a lot of raps. I actually still have the book here in Res.
Dog, you can like somehow incorporate something in some way to the creative respect you in now. Because I feel like what I'm trying to get at now is just like being inclusive in a creative space. Because normally you get people who are doing fashion, people are doing music, people are doing like acting, and people are doing what. So it's just like we're so scattered, and we could all actually be one. You get me? For example, let's take a movie. A movie is one of the most inclusive aspects of creativity I've ever seen myself. Because if you think, they're stylists, they're directors, they're writers, they're actors. Like there's just a lot of people in just one space, and I feel like we should think of more ways like that. To like, even if you think about, they're like soundtracks to music. It's just to movies. I mean, so it's just a way of like incorporating all creatives in one. I feel like people should look more into that and stop like mising other creative aspects because of what's happening in their life. Because I feel like if you know that way of expressing, you should always keep it by you and make it a part of you.
It's deep, yeah, but the thing is, my friends have been telling me to go back.
You don't want to lose that like touch of expressing, because it might change people's life in a way that you might learn to incorporate. Because like when you have it by you, you start to learn ways to express it better. You get me? So if you're keeping it with you, you'll just use it in some way, dog. Maybe in fashion, you could drop some shit fashion-wise you've never seen in the world. You get me? You can try a fashion phone. That's fucking crazy. You can try a garment, that's fucking crazy. You can try a garment with like a poem here or some shit like that. You can try some shit like that's extremely out of the world. Just don't lose certain creative aspects, because you're fucking yourself over. It's just gonna be like whatever everyone is doing, that's no longer creative, I think. Because if everybody's doing it, it's not creative, it's not innovative, it's just taking the template and just putting it in different things. You should. So it's gonna be beneficial. The thing is, like, one thing I've learned, I started listening to this other guy, Shy Spoken With. His name is Makafula. The Shy Spoken With in Zulu. Yo, dog, that nigga is everything. That nigga is expanding my ways of viewing creativity. He's like out of this world, and it's so underrated. Homie should. Makafula Vilagazi. Makafula Vilagazi. He's a ledge. I look up to that nigga. That nigga learned so much of poetry. Yeah, he's able to like portray, to put you in a space you've never been in. Yeah, he's like heavy on that. Like he knows how to express emotion in such a case that you think that you're feeling what he's talking about.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you carry on something in you, it's just prime at all times.
Yeah, dude, I've been thinking. No, but you know, when you're saying integrate fashion and poetry, that's an interesting combo.
Really.
Yes, maybe yeah, actually, like.
Thing is, I'll probably tell you after the candle. But am I thinking ever since I listened to my kafula? Because I'm planning to drop something by the end, but before June, maybe middle May.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm dropping like, it's gonna be more like an exhibition.
Oh, you told me about it.
Away.
Yeah.
The name of it is gonna be Kharata Istokosmenga part 1. So I'm gonna try the part 2 in like 5 years time. But like if everything pulls through,
That'll be fire.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, bro. Because I'm just thinking now about for like I think it was the Off-White collection that had like I think it was the orange jacket.
Oh, public television.
Yeah, public television. I had like written stuff and like clothes and stuff like that. Yeah, I think I should actually try that. But yeah, that's in terms of like where I was coming from. And the other thing I think that got me like kind of demotivated is that like people. So I'm still like I was very into like Kendrick type of like because he's like the first person that introduced me to like rap, and I don't know, maybe it's because of like I don't know, maybe in a different scene, but I don't see a lot of that in the mainstream. Right now, of which I'm not against that, but it's just that like it's not as popping as what's popping now.
I get you.
But I mean, I guess you can always incorporate it. But in terms of fashion, I was recently thinking about. I've been thinking about having like a shoot. But like in like a white background like this, I didn't know this existed. Like in a white background like this, where I could tell a story. He actually spoke about it with LJ, but I don't know. Like LJ has been busy. It was actually like a concept that we spoke about of like ghetto concept. It's like the ghetto. Yeah, that's like the concept. So the basically like the concept was. We felt as if as soon as things went into Ekasi or started to be adopted by Ekasi, it like depreciated in value in a way. So for example, if you would look at something like a Kavela.
Sure.
Kavela is a good shoe. It's a good quality like shoe. But once it was adopted by like Abantu Basekasi, it started being like, people started viewing it differently, or at least from where I'm from. Like,
yeah, it's like that everywhere.
Yeah, like now Kavela is like, dude, like,
right.
Exactly. So we just wanted to, or at least with me, like I'm still gonna meet up with them, but my idea was to try incorporate, like I would imagine if we were in like a very like bougie background. And then so this one image that I had, I'm sorry like if I'm going too much in detail, but this one image that I had was probably like being in a very bougie place and then having like the clothes of like Ibanzula, having like a bucket hat in like the clothes, the bucket hat, Ibrahim's hoodie and like a shirt like hung on like the rails or in a cupboard, or just when you enter the door, like you put the dicky shirts, because it's something that like you wouldn't expect because it's in a bougie place,
but something that's thought of as low. But
exactly. Then when you see like a Dickies bucket hat in like huge,
in a minimalist assorted like
exactly.
It's
just like
it's gonna be fucked up.
It's just like.
What's
happening? So that was one thing. That was one concept of like fashion that I have right now. Like I'm kind of trying to figure out. On the more playful side, like just as an everyday thing, I'm thinking of color blocking.
Oh, the chakarina!
Color block. People thought it was a trend. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna color block. It's coming. By the end of the year, I'm gonna have color block.
Dye your hair light green, dog.
Huh?
Dye your hair light green.
Probably not my hair because I don't want to be disowned by my parents. I don't want my parents to let me in.
I'm gonna do the same thing, dog. You know, I remember the first time I pulled out with a crazy hairstyle. I'm like, what? What the fuck? It was like I dyed my hair green, and they got shook when I got home because they like legit fetched me from the airport. And now I walked up with some crazy ass hairstyle, green hair.
So you were saying about the hair?
Oh, the hair. Yeah, I had pulled it from the airport, and then the next day I dyed my hair better.
Yeah.
And then now, very recently, I got my new piercing, and they were like, "Nah, don't get piercings on your face." I was like, "I'm getting this anyway." And I video called with my mom. She was so shocked. She was like, Wanaka. And I'm like, Mom, it's really not that deep. Because your kid is definitely out here for one day.
I am fuzzy.
I'm telling you, I'm be like that.
So she just like accepted you.
Yeah, wait. The thing is like, with my mom, I'm gonna sound like an somebody keep quiet. I don't care if some people don't understand, but like with my mom, like just strictly her, I explain and she ends up understanding.
Oh,
like I'm patient with her. Like I'm very, very patient. I tell her everything. I tell her however I felt, how I felt when I got the piercing, why I got it, what does it mean to me.
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't have a reason, I'm like, I just got this, man.
Cheers. Yeah, but like, okay, so like, what do you? So we actually speaking about this like with the topic. I just want to get your view from like a normal person of like, what do you think? Because this is a way of like surveying in a way, like getting like, what do you think about like the business side of like the creative industry in South Africa?
It's purely shit, dog. It's like you can't even make money because the dopest creatives I know are like struggling to live and all that shit. You get me? So it's just a situation like one thing to look at, yeah. Look at incidents that happened at Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week Joburg. Look at what you see at SA Men's Week here in Cape Town. It's just pure shit, dog. People are taking people for shit, and it shouldn't be like that. Because I feel like fashion itself is just as important as everything else. It's just as important as music, just as important as, you get me? So it should be given like attention on its own also, because it is what it is, bro. Because how are we supposed to have a proper economy when you don't have like proper brands that proper people could like invest in? Just look at Makosa and look at what Makosa is doing. If you have more people like that, South Africa is going to be recognized, and we are going to be like a country that's up there on the pedestal. Because it can look like we have things with us. When you're African, one thing I've noticed, you have the power of making every other country eat your shit. Look at that. Look at the people that pop out from South Africa. Are those the best people you know at what they're doing in South Africa? You get me? Yeah. But these people are popping everywhere, dog. They're getting money everywhere. And you know better people, like 10 times better people than you. But those people are eating shit. That's why South Africa has a lot of potential, but the thing is, these motherfuckers don't want to invest in people. And we ourselves don't want to invest in ourselves. Like you think when you're from South Africa, nah, you're not going to make it way.
The thing is like with me also, I don't know, this week, just thinking about it, I also, when I think about the topic in general, I also think about like academics. Because academics do have like a role on what you study. So for example, I think we're actually speaking about this with Tabelo, that if, for example, I'm creative, né? And I feel as if like the industry right now, the creative industry right now, we can still be creatives, né? But I feel like we need more business people in the creative industry. If you get what I'm trying to say.
Oh, yeah.
So for example, like like right now, like I'm studying ecos and stats.
Okay.
I'm going to try to do honors in stats and maybe data science. But my passion is to use data science in order to improve.
Yeah, you told me
yeah,
about this,
in order to improve the way that like data is mined in when it comes to fashion, right? Like I don't know, maybe it's me being ignorant. I don't know if like a lot of like prominent business or fashion South Africa like outlets.
It's not you, it's just like that. Like when you think about like proper people that make money from being creative, especially in fashion, you just will think of Makosa. Who else?
Rich.
I'll share with that rich. And it'll probably be like
Makuku is the guy.
no, Makuku is only making the Sundays now. Like he's walking into that space where he can actually have power. You get it's like I don't know. It's like South Africa is an initiation Sundays. You just take one person a year. Take one person. This year's Black Coffee. Next year's Makosa. Next year's Rich. This year is Terry. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be. There's more of like there's legit a lot of people that could like make it in SA, but they're just not given a medium to make it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my thing. It's like but it's hard because okay, so for example, like I'm with like commerce students, right? People who's going to be like leading the business side of like whatever the country, financial sector, or whatever. Most of them, when I speak about fashion, they don't get it. They don't. It's not worth like their like knowledge on the business side. Like my one friend just told me straight out, like, "Hey, bro, good luck, bro." It was just like all the best because he feels as if, for example, like he feels like there's more money. You know, people want to make racks, and there's more like. He feels like the financial sector, the tech sector, agricultural sector, especially like in the like recent years, there've actually been a lot of startups that are like getting into agriculture. Those kind of like three sectors that I can just think of from the top of my head right now are like the sectors where most like business and obviously financial sector will be including consulting and stuff like that. They find like that's where their expertise is worth. So basically what I'm trying to say is if you're creative, maybe I should be speaking to the camera, but if you're like a creative, if you're creative, still be creative. Now I'm not saying kill your creative side, still be a creative, but maybe try considering also studying. And it might not even be like through varsity, it might just be you on the net. Like try study like the business tools. You get what I'm trying to say?
You actually want some revolutionary stuff.
Yeah, like
I get you.
Beyond a blog, like blogs are good. Always those people doing blogs always respect. But like literature, like academic literature, like actually educating yourself on demand.
So you can actually grow South African creators.
Exactly, like so that we stop begging corporates. That's what I'm trying to. So we stop begging corporates because especially here in South Africa, honestly speaking, there's not a lot of like corporates that are like investing into the creative industry. If it is, it's a one-time thing. It's
all the companies that are in South Africa that are investing towards the creative side are not South African businesses. They're just South African franchises.
Exactly.
It's never a South African company being like, hey, yay, I want. It's never.
Exactly.
It's never.
So like that's my passion, especially I think when I listen to like Sunday service, shout out to Tinuke, for Xavier, especially. Okay, but like, for example, like, I was listening to the Sunday service thing with the loathing of fashion, I think it's episode 4 or something like that. Like, they really tapped into, like, the purpose side of like the business implications. So if, for example, if a person has like runs a fashion show that obviously costs money and they don't make revenue, right? Which means you're not making a lot of gob for what you put in. It's not only you as fashion designer is going to be like, okay, sure, I'm not eating. You not eating, the people that you're working with aren't eating, the people that were sewing your clothes aren't eating, and those people are people who have families. You know, it's like a whole. So I have like Umam she's actually in the textile industry. She wants to be a fashion designer, but she can like design clothes. But she's more into like, I think it's like, you know, like sewing like cloths and stuff like that for like hotels and stuff like that. Yeah. And you can imagine something as like established as like a hotel. She still says that like the textile industry, because it does fall into like the grand scheme of like clothes, anything that's just like with materials, right? In the textile industry, she said that like it's so unpredictable. So you get 1 year you may get like projects coming in like one after the other, and some years you get like one project, 6 month silence. Another project.
It's like, you know, it's like being in these type of industries. It's like actually having a piece job. It's
exactly.
not just like it just decreases its meaning to you, no matter how much you love it. If you're not actually getting money
from it, yeah.
Because after all, we're not gonna survive off of from just doing shit for free and all that. We just need to like be paid for this bullshit.
So yeah, I think that's my dream. I don't know, maybe it's a dream that we'll see, I don't know, 10 years, 20 years.
Well,
but
that's a small time.
Yeah.
Like, considering it. But I think like you should push it. We as your friends around you should help you push it as well.
Yeah.
And like it should be a thing.
It should really be a thing, because I feel like that's how even like
Tapalo shouldn't drop out and say, well, he's gonna build studios.
Yeah, dude, you shouldn't like. That's what like that's my point. That's my point exactly.
I get you.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Is that like if you're creative, especially in South Africa, I think it's a different thing if you're like in the States.
It's like we are fighting for something. Here.
Exactly. Like there's so many creatives right now. Logically, in my head, I don't think we need another creative. Logically, in my head, if we're looking at like facts, you're like, okay, sure, there's so many creatives. How many of them are eating? This much. Right? By you being another creative, you're not like, okay,
like
you have
you're playing for hunger.
Exactly, you do have an impact. Obviously, we do hope that you pop and then you come back, you invest. But I feel like we need.
That's the other thing. They don't invest when they pop out. They don't invest. Like
so,
I think I'm not gonna say names, but I think out of all the creators that have made it now, they wouldn't collab with the youngin. Even though the youngin has potential, even though the youngin has fucking potential, they wouldn't. They'll just minds.
But do you feel like they that well established right now, or whether they still trying to like make their mark?
Dog. It's not even a South African problem even, it's a problem everywhere if you think about
it.
Who do you think is well established, like properly established and collab with someone? Okay, respect. Andre Lu. Respect. That's the only thing I can actually think of on the spot that actually could collab with like people who haven't like made it like that much, you get me? And I respect it. Like even in young assisting jobs for the kids, so we could learn more at this shit will mean a lot. You get me? So I just respect niggas like Andrian for like doing such shit.
Yeah, bro. That's my thing. It's just like you don't have to kill your creative side. Up here. I'm not saying kill your creative side, though. But what I am, and even you, like if you're doing like maths. By the way, he's doing maths. Like he studies maths. Imagine like he actually studies maths. That's his degree. But anyway, but yeah, like even you, like if you know that like you study maths, you can add a lot, especially when it comes to like business models and so forth. You can add like quite a lot that will help create without killing your creativity. You will still be a creative, but use that other side of like your academic like knowledge to help other creatives as well. So like that.
I feel like
that's
enough
my
tonight.
evangelism.
Coming enough. We'll be talking. Peace, 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 peace.